what used to be a normal behavior, but is considered extremely sexual now. Calling people naughty IDK, it has sexual note now. I just call misbehaving children tiny cunts now. Found Billy Butcher's burner. Getting on both of your knees. There was a great picture going around the internet a while back of a church marquee that said something like the best way to show your love to Jesus is on your knees. Being thirsty. Calling your parents mommy and daddy. Bruh, as a wise man once said in this comment section, my toddler calls us mama and dada, but has also recently begun referring to us as you guys, which I find hilarious. Wearing a maid uniform, or a nurse uniform with fake glasses, or a schoolgirl uniform. Wearing a giant codpiece out in public. Him imagining a fish costume. Am I close? Do you want the real answer? According to my grandma, sticking your hands in your pockets. If that's sexual, then call me P-star, cause my military trousers have 9 pockets, but you're not allowed to put your hands in any of them. I'm wondering what things used to be sexual and are now normal. Showing ankles. Scandalous. Liking animated movies with animal characters. To be fair, when Lola Bunny exists, you know why they invented her. Don't forget the 1975 Robin Hood. My dad told me that when we kids were small, we were playing at a park. My dad went to use the restroom and there was a little boy inside who had an accident, and the mom was outside the bathroom not sure how to help. There was no dad there. My dad offered to help get her son cleaned up, and she was grateful. This was in the 80s. These days that mom would have gone in the bathroom herself before some strange man came along. I mean, she should have went into the bathroom herself, no? Does it really matter that much if she walks into the men's bathroom for a few minutes to clean up her kid? No. That's alright. And as a dad, I walked into women's toilets when my girl needed me. People keep asking if it's hard or soft. I don't know if this is sexual, but is it sturdy or flimsy? And always avoid describing something as moist, unless it is. Is your bread moist? I remember getting an email from a local spa advertising a teen facial treatment. I laughed and showed my wife. She didn't get it. Using the word daddy. Urban Dictionary had a funny example of this. Someone's young daughter in 2030. Daddy? Apostrophe. Man. Do not call me that. I'm father to you. Apostrophe. Always makes me chuckle. Yeah, if I have a kid, they'd have to call me bro or some shit. Before modern housing, you'd sometimes have men sleeping with each other just because there weren't enough beds to go around. I think Lincoln did this once that we know of, as well as Richard the Lionheart. Many families used to sleep together in the same room/bed in a lot of cultures because the concept of large modern houses did not exist. Yeah, because you'd have 12 people living in a 3-bedroom house. Using the word pussy when it was referring to a pussycat back then. There's an old British sitcom set in a department store called Are You Being Served? In which the head of the ladies department, Mrs. Locombe, regularly has conversations about her cat Tittles, which she always refers to as my pussy. I've never seen a full episode, but there was a countdown of greatest British comedy moments a few years back in which the following line of hers was featured. Having a bath at 6 o'clock in the morning. Played havoc with my pussy. Apostrophe. Mr. Humphries. Leave my pussy alone. Hahaha. Famous dialogue in that show, when they all had to sleep in the store one night due to weather or such. And everyone wakes up wide-eyed hearing that. Being an actual schoolgirl or even just wearing a plaid skirt, FFS. Have to admit it wasn't the same reaction to me in a plaid skirt. But I'm male and in my 30s. And not Scottish. Not sure if that changes the sexual thing. A cream pie used to be a tasty dessert. Still is if you're confident enough. I can't enjoy lollipops whenever wherever anymore. Sucking a lollipop like putting it in and out of your mouth and licking and all can be seen as sexual, but I don't see how just keeping it in your mouth could be sexual. That's what I do. You pervert. Unbelievable. My friend was named, and a few years later an ad made his name be a slang for dick. He was severely bullied in middle school. Who names a kid Schlang? I once worked with a guy named Josh Long. Standing around in my short shorts and roller skates, sucking a banana for hours. Nobody saying you can't eat a banana in public. but at some point, you've got to take a bite. Or, Terry. Telling someone that your husband gave you a pearl necklace for your birthday. What's wrong with that? Do I even want to know? Close bracket. Netflix and chill. The younger guys I work with always ask me if I was going to Netflix and chill with my husband, and I always said yes. They would laugh. I had no idea. Prime and pump. Having a stepsister. After my aunt married my now uncle, their single parents fell in love and got married. So they ended up becoming step siblings. What are you doing, stepbrother? Our taxes, Gertrude. Him doing our ducking taxes. The parents changed nothing. In 2020, any form of physical contact really. I thought the movie 5 Feet Apart was some kind of porn. Platonic physical affection between men. Delivering pizzas. Force choking. Goddamit, pattern. You ever notice how animals like to pile up and sleep on each other? Usually with smiles, not mates. Like a bunch. Humans don't cuddle platonically. Most humans seem touch-starved as well. I would love non-sexual cuddle piles. Join the army. Wait for a cold night. Having feet. I'm 100% sure this is a fetish as old as boobs and bum. Touching people on the shoulder, if you're talking to them, or helping them with something. For porn enthusiasts that means they instantly orgasm. Picking lemons, lol. Riggs and Lethal Weapon 2 saying I'm gonna duck your ass to the bad guys as a threat. In ancient Rome, this would have been both a threat and sexual. One Roman woman famously hired some thugs to rape a man she felt had insulted her. Women's tennis. Sound on. Saying the number 69. Anything cylindrical and rounded on the top is used as something that can be stuffed up a vagina or anus. This has been a thing since the beginning of people. We are at a losing species. Fun fact, the dildo was invented before the wheel. Priorities. Playing with a straw in your cup with your tongue, using your tongue to guide the straw back to your mouth. Felt totally violated when I absent-mindedly did this while walking past a cafe with friends, and some guy gutturally went an duck look at her using her tongue on the straw. Imagine the head. It was a total 2 + 2 = 6 moment for me. Being a man and talking to children. Funny related story. My son had a speech delay and wasn't talking at 2. We had a speech therapist help him, and she taught him to say his first word. So there I'm at Wamati is in the basket, and he just starts yelling his new word. Help, help, help. I thought I was going to get asted for sure. Lol. Why did the therapist teach him help as his first word? Being stuck in a washing machine. Yeah, because that was normal. If there's one thing I've learned from porn, it's that stepsisters are ducking idiots. Honestly, I'm low-key scared to be friendly with children. Sad thing is that sometimes people are looking at you when they are your own children. Yep, I had a guy actually come up to me because I was complimenting my daughter, who I haven't seen in months. She had grown like a weed and looked more like her mother and had a cute dress on. I said something like, well, your mama dressed you up all pretty just to come pick me up or something, and a dude came up and threatens to take me to security for calling a little girl pretty. Being a nice person. Exclamation mark. Breaking both your arms. I also choose this man's dead wife. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you enjoyed watching this video, leave your thoughts in the comments below.